Hey, I wanted to make a video about the games that I really liked from last year, 2012. A lot of games have come out in 2013. We're already halfway into the year, obviously, but I just feel like I should touch up on 2012 because it was a really good year for gaming, and I haven't really done anything about that or made a video about that or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and it's not in an order like least favorite to most favorite. I'm just got five games here from 2012 that I thought were the best of 2012. Not in any order though, with the five ones. So first I'll just go with Dishonored. This game was really good. I got this like a couple days after it came out. Um, it's It's been a while since I played it, but I really enjoyed it when I did. It felt kind of like almost like a stealthy RPG, but it's not really an RPG. You know, there is RPG elements like picking up items. Um, it's really not an RPG. Yeah, you don't have a weight system. You rarely get choices to make within the missions, but there are some that don't really affect the way the mission is played. Maybe a few achievements can be achieved by doing the other objective that's available when it is, but other than that, it's just like it's a really good story. It has a lot of depth to it. The graphics are alright. They're more like a cartoon aspect. They kind of look like Bioshock Infinite's graphics, but yeah. And so that's for Dishonored. Next, I want to say Max Payne 3. I really enjoyed this game. I really love this game. Play a shitload of the multiplayer. I like the story a lot. Um, the only thing I really have bad to say about it is that it's not like the first and second one at all, and I have those two also, and I've been playing those, and they have a more, how do I put it, like a more open vibe to it, and it's more scary. It's like more dark. I don't know. It's really enjoyable. But Max Payne 3 is also really enjoyable too, and the multiplayer is awesome. Seriously, if you don't have this, really pick it up, I guess. Next, Far Cry 3. This game is awesome. Like, it didn't really live up to everything that it was supposed to be. You know, when they presented it was really, they had cut a lot out of it. They had cut out some of the graphics that were supposed to be on the console one. They dulled it down a little bit, but it still really looks really good on a 1080p screen. I'm playing Sleeping Dogs right now, and I just spoiled one of the games for my top 5 favorites of 2012. But I'm not done with Far Cry 3 yet. Far Cry 3 is... most people know about it, but basically it's just a huge island. It's definitely an RPG. I play it all the time. I played it ever since it came out. It wasn't too long ago. It was like December, I think. I don't remember, but I know it was 2012. There's always something to do in the game. You can never get bored in it. The multiplayer is pretty cool. It's really fun if you're in the mood for it, but it's actually really, the multiplayer is actually something to get into. Most people complain about it if they're fans of like the old Far Cry, because Far Cry 2, you could have vehicles. It was more open, but this is more like closed space, smaller maps, whatever. But it's still great, and but the single player is really where it's at. There's a lot of customization. Excuse me. It's always fun. Like tons of achievements that are like hard to get, but really, make you feel good when you get them. Whatever. I'm off put right now. It's kind of late, so next is Hitman Absolution. This game is... I really like this game a lot. I beat it. I beat all these games that I'm talking about, except for Sleeping Dogs. I just got that I rented it when it first came out, but I never beat it. So Sleeping Dogs, I mean, Hitman Absolution is it's really more. I could say it's more linear than the past Hitmans because the past ones, it's basically always your choice to do what you want to do. It's more hard. It never points out exactly where you're supposed to go. You don't. It's basically more RPG elements to where your decisions are, where your decision is, and where you're going in the game. It's still good. I hope it's not showing what the future is gonna be in Hitman. I hope it's not always like this. I hope they kind of go back to the old ones, but I still really love this game. I'd probably give this like an 8 out of 10 because the story is really great. There's always different places that you're at, kind of like the other ones, but a little bit more linear. They introduce some new stuff to it, and it's really cool. But next, Sleeping Dogs. If you haven't played this, really, consider renting it or buying it at least. It's buying it or renting it at least. It's really good. It's open world, a lot of fast cars to drive, motorcycles to drive, really smooth driving. It's not meant to be like a realistic game like Grand Theft Auto. I never want to compare open world games because they're like a genre in themselves. Everyone wants to compare to GTA, and GTA sits on a throne that no one can touch. You know that. So that has nothing to do with it. But this game is really great. It takes place in a fictional version of Hong Kong, still called Hong Kong, I believe, but the missions are really fun. You're an undercover cop. It's basically, I hit the screen. It's basically True Crime 3. They were gonna call it True Crime Hong Kong a couple years back, but they canceled it, and then Square Enix got a hold of it, published it, and this is it, and it's really awesome. This came out not too long ago. I think this came out in August of 2012. But yeah, the story is great. The graphics are pretty great, I think, of playing it right now. It's really fast. It's not a slow game. Fast-paced. It doesn't load too much, but when it does, it's really fast loading. It's never a burden. You never get stuck basically in the game. There's always something to do. It's always a challenge, and it's a really fun challenge too. So really consider picking this one up because it's a lot of fucking fun. That is my 5 favorite games of 2012. Thank you for watching.